Pigeon joined alongside the controller god himself. It's Naghz from Element 6.
That's right, Fallout. We have got Naghz here from Element 6. Of course, just missing out on that top spot, but looking lethal as this went on. And Naghz, you were just telling me this is your first big LAN, this is your first big event.
Yeah.
How are you handling that pressure?
Honestly, coming into the LAN, I was just so excited to play because I know I've heard there's the ping, the latency is all low, and I heard that it's a buff controller. And today, I was just so excited to play. I just wanted to show the world, the Apex world, who I am and stuff like that. And I was confident in my abilities. Like I know what I can do and stuff. But yeah, I just tried to be confident and just outperform basically. But yeah.
Yeah, and we can definitely see that confidence come through. I mean, the crazy thing is a lot of people going in this, they probably had their top 10, the big organizations looking at the top. But we've seen that's not the case at all. Dewa, Element 6, like you're all coming through. Did you have any of these like top 10 on your radar right now, or are there any big dark horses that you're already seeing that you're trying to keep track of?
Honestly, this lobby especially was like the hardest lobby. You had teams like Hardeki, you had also teams like TSM, NRG, Alliance, so many big teams, ADR, Crazy Raccoon. So we were coming into thinking like, oh, this is going to be like our hardest lobby and we need to do good. And the dark horse, I'll say like the Apex South teams like Dewa and Detonator. I think Dewa ended up winning with 64 points and Detonator was third. So yeah, they definitely performed really well today as well.
Did you find any of them tricky for meta differences? Because obviously this is a lot of data to process at one time, right? Like you've had regional play for so long. This is the first inter-regional. Is there anything that's standing out that you're probably going to go back and analyze that you feel like you want to change about your gameplay that's been inspired by a different region?
Honestly, when it comes to like analyzing stuff, is more K Swinny. He's like the IGL, and he basically but especially with like all the regions coming in together and playing in the lobby, it's like a lot of different methods. You have like Watson, you have Crypto. You also have like, I see teams playing Loba now, so it's a whole lot of different methods basically. But yeah, the whole analyzing is just Swinny. Like he's got the brain. I'm just there to shoot, and I sometimes like to like help him call and stuff like that, and like basically have like a third view eye of it and everything he's doing. But yeah, I think it was just Swinny's calling and stuff was like amazing today. It was really good.
Yeah, and of course, K Swinny being the IGL, usually they'll be your kind of go-to person. They'll be the person dictating the flow of the game. Would you say your team has a very open format where there's a lot of suggestions coming out from each player, or is it quite restrictive with K Swinny just taking the leads at all times?
I feel like it's more restricted, but there's sometimes, like today we were playing on the big mode and I just called and I said, oh, I think we should play here because there's less angles that we could get shot from. And he was like, yeah, this is a good call and stuff. So, yeah, I think it's more restricted, but sometimes like he will listen to one of our calls and stuff. But I think it's perfectly fine. I think it's better if a team has a restricted IGL, so you can just like listen to him and not like, counter his calls basically.
I mean, you can feel free to say this to yourself, but like every team kind of has that pop-off player, that one that the rest of the team relies on in that moment they can trust in. Who is that for you on Element 6? And is that a situation where maybe that person takes the lead in the comms and maybe dictates what's next?
For Popoff, I'll say it was me. Personally, I mean, I got signed for the team to be as a fragger, and we played a lot of online tourneys, but my style when I first came, it was like to take angles and stuff, and after maybe 2-3 months of me playing with Swinny and Slayers, he decided to want me to be more kind of AP and just go straight in, just do the damage, get like one clips and just basically do damage. So me coming into this LAN, I was really confident in my playstyle, and I just wanted to, trust his calls. And if he says push this, I don't want to like hesitate. So yeah, I'll say damage dealer probably me, but like calls wise and everything else is just Swinny. Me and Slayers are just just the backbone of the team.
Hey man, either way you look at it, what I'm hearing right there is a lot of trust given each way, and I trust that's going to take you far in this tournament. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Let's head it back over to the desk. Thank you very much, Naghz.
Thank you so much to Killer Pigeon and to Naghz. Interesting perspective, right, from this team who's obviously gone through some diversity, a few roster changes, but ultimately they're still performing the same way that they did last split, and so far